now tuned into the world's most dangerous podcast, The Recap with the GoodFellaz. We back. We in the building. You know how we do around this time. Every week, we break it down. We chop it up. Everything that went down during the week. And as always, there's a whole hell lot that went down during the week. It's your boy, Tommy Guns, alongside my man, Big A. What's up?
What's happening? What's happening? All y'all good folks out here. Y'all know what time it is. GoodFellaz time.
All right. Dav Noble, AEP presents what it is.
Yo, what's good? What's good? How everybody doing out there? Chillin'.
Shaw Montana, what up? A man, a few words. And Karev Ya, Heritage Hip Hop. What's good? Karev Ya, Heritage Hip Hop, what it is?
Peace and blessings of what's good with everybody. Salute.
All right. Shaw Montana will be with us in one moment. We are the GoodFellaz. We here for y'all talking about everything, man. Yo, so much is going, I mean, yo, from sports to stocks to everything, yo. Like every week something crazy is going down. So we're gonna of course talk some football. We gotta have some cologne talk a little bit later. Because, you know what I mean, for the fellas, for the ladies always want to know why the GoodFellaz smell so good. So we're going to drop some game on you. And then, man, you already know, hit us up with any comments, any suggestions, anything you want us to talk about, and we'll make it happen for you. So with that being said, yo, Shaw Montana, you in the building?
Oh, yeah.
All right, there you go. There you go. The government couldn't hold them away.
Yo, too much GameStop stock over there, man. The government had to shut that down. You know what I'm saying?
Censor that man. They tried to censor that man. He said, "Nah, not censoring."
Well, yo, first things first. We got to get into some football talk. Super Bowl season is upon us.
Woo.
The final game. Yo, we had some crazy championship games, man. So it's only right we talk football, and we can't really even speak about the championship games unless we really address, to me, probably the biggest shocker of those games, the Bucks beating Green Bay. How crazy was that?
Hell yeah, that was crazy as hell. That was one of the craziest games I saw all weekend. I actually had Green Bay winning because they were at home.
I feel like everybody had Green Bay winning, honestly.
Yeah, but if you look at the statistics, Green Bay usually win pretty in like playoff. They do pretty good at home. Mm-hmm. So for them to lose at home in the playoff game, it was like, damn, yo. They have a really good record of winning at home, especially during the playoffs.
Yeah.
That hurt, man. That one looked like it hurt Green Bay for real. Because it was close, and you could tell Aaron Rodgers was trying to do his thing. Mm-hmm. And it was like it just wasn't meant to be. And then Aaron Rodgers started pressing stuff, and then it was just like when it was over, like you could see it, man. They broke Aaron Rodgers, bro.
Yo, they snatched his soul up. By the end of the game, he aged like a good 10 years. That beard was on Rick Ross status.
That man think about his career. He is like, I don't know. I need to take it back to the drawing board. I said, oh man, broke Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Oof.
They had him thinking that it was almost time to leave.
All right, so the question, I guess, now would be, is Tom Brady the GOAT?
Yes.
Fuck no.
We must address this. To me, like, you can't even be a football fan. Like, this is like a reoccurring question. But after this upset, this is an upset. Let's keep it 100. Nobody expected last legs Tom Brady to be this far in the playoffs, let alone go to the Super Bowl. Is Tom Brady the GOAT after all this? And if for some reason, if Tampa Bay wins the Super Bowl, is he officially the GOAT?
I mean, how is he not? I mean, listen, I love the Joe Montana era. I watched Joe Montana. Even though I know Tom Brady, his first couple Super Bowls won by field goals, but still, this man has been in the league for so long. He's 43? Like, bro, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they have had this roster for the most part with Evans. They had Godwin, they had, guys, and they were still not winning. Like, they had Jameis Winston, bro. They weren't winning. And so you're telling me Tom Brady leaves and then gets on the team, and the first year they're in the Super Bowl, and people are talking like, "Come on, like that's crazy." You have
At what point do we not acknowledge?
You got to be transcendent as a player to be able to go to a new system, learn that system, get to the point where that system becomes your system, and you can run that system to the point the coach is even like, I'm just watching him coach. Like, you know what I'm saying? And now you're in the Super Bowl. Like, that's a product. You got to start looking at Brady. Like, it's like that's what LeBron does. You know what I mean? Like, Brady went there, and now they're in the championship. Will they win? I don't think so. But, I mean, dang, they're there. So he's got to be the GOAT. Montana did do it with Kansas City. Montana did go to Kansas City and take them to the playoffs, but they didn't go to the Super Bowl.
They didn't go to the Super Bowl, though.
Didn't go to the
Super Bowl. They didn't go to the Super Bowl.
And you think if it wasn't for them Giants, he'd have had 2 more rings. So come on, it's not even a conversation at this point.
So Brady's the GOAT to you.
I can't after this season. Yes, you can't. Everything you put against the guy, he does. You can't. After this, after taking this team in Super Bowl in year 1, I can't ignore it anymore. He's the GOAT. He's over Montana.
It's just facts. We just speaking facts right here. Yo, Big A, I'm gonna throw the question your way. Is Tom Brady the GOAT?
I already heard the question. Before this weekend, if you'd asked me this question, I'd have been like, man, he's got some stuff that's kind of mirroring other players. He mirrored a couple of great players. If you look at statistically, he's not as great as he performs on the field. But you got to consider this. Tom Brady has played in 18% of all Super Bowls. First of all, who's played in 18? Yeah. Go look up. That's a fact. Go look that up. Who's ever played in 18% of anything as a professional player, bro? Of anything. All the great players? Come on, son. Anyway, yes, exactly. And not just a playoff game. The Super Bowl. This is the game that some guys spend their whole careers dreaming about trying to get there at one time. And this man has been there 18% of the time. Okay. So before this game last weekend, if you asked me this question, I'd have been kind of biased. You know, I am a Giants fan for all those who don't know. But the Giants did own him every Super Bowl. Shout out to Eli Manning. I'm just saying, prior to all of that, I would have said, you know what, you can make an argument yes, and you can make an argument no. But after seeing what he did this season with a team that had a quarterback caliber of Jameis Winston, who, if you take away his interceptions, I say this regardless. If you take away his interceptions, no, but listen, before you take away his interceptions, compared him to Peyton Manning, they did almost the same exact numbers. If minus the interceptions, he threw over 5,000 yards. That's insane. He threw over 5,000 yards. So throwing that much, and with a team that didn't have the defensive caliber that they have now, they added to their roster pass rushers. They added Dominic and Sue. They added different guys in their secondary. That made the difference with their defense that were lacking. They got a brand new defensive coach. That made another difference. They got a new head coach. Made a whole nother difference. When you have all these differences coming to your team, of course, you're not going to have the same caliber team. And then you grab a guy who's known for winning, who brings a winning attitude into a locker room. Yo, look at LeBron. LeBron does the same thing in basketball, bro. Tom Brady, and we call LeBron one of the greatest, if not the greatest. It's always an argument between LeBron, Jordan, and Kobe. You hear that all the time. But Tom Brady, who the hell has done what Tom Brady's done? Going from a winning
and it's still
team,
doing.
And yeah, exactly. And took a team that was literally a laughing stock last year. Look at their, you look at the statistics. They were the laughing stock in the NFC. No. Compared to, if you look at their defense, the Jags had a better defense than they did. Look, if you go back, yes, they did.
Okay,
the Jags had a better secondary, but they didn't have an overall better defense. I'm telling you.
All right. So
Tom Brady is the GOAT. That's what I'm saying.
That's another GOAT vote. So I see my man Karev Yah there shaking his head like crazy. Karev Yah, something tells me you don't feel the same.
Yo, fuck Tom Brady. How about that?
Whoa, coming in hot.
Yeah, but tell us how you really feel.
Let me tell you what's real about Tom Brady. Tom Brady's a great quarterback. He's not the GOAT. For one, he was not better than Peyton Manning. I don't give a damn. Why was he not? Okay. When he was drafted, who put in their own playbook? Peyton Manning or Tom Brady? Tom Brady was buffing shoes while Peyton Manning was teaching the team, a whole team, how to run his offense because he came in as the offensive genius. That's number one. Number two, I'm not going to play the if, woulda, coulda, shoulda thing because if we would have if game, the guy Janikowski, whatever guy's name is, Vanderjack, he kicked Peyton Manning out of Super Bowls that maybe he could have won. We don't know. I'm not playing that role.
Coulda, shoulda, did it.
Like I said, I'm not playing that role.
Did throw some picks. He choked in the playoffs.
So did Reggie Miller. I don't give a fuck. Yo, at the end of the day, the one thing that bothers me about every Patriots victory is the fact they were caught cheating and they threw away the evidence and burned it so that they did not penalize them for cheating. I don't give a fuck who was in the game. I'm in 100% of the Super Bowls in Madden. I'm just saying, all that shit doesn't matter. The bottom line to me is if you ever get caught cheating, that's a blemish on your record. Okay? I don't give a damn about nothing else. That's the one thing that I can never, ever, ever, ever get rid of. Let me ask you a question. Is Barry Bonds the greatest and they won't put him in the Hall of Fame because he cheated? Is Roger Clemens the greatest?
Barry Bonds never cheated. That's the hypocrisy of that whole thing.
All right, so when he went to court and they said, did you use steroids? He said, what do you mean, the clear or the cream? Pause.
He never tested positive.
It doesn't matter. He used a substance. No, it does not. He used the substance.
He never failed the drug test.
Take him out.
On the other hand, we don't know how many athletes in the history of sports have actually cheated.
Well, we know they cheated. And we know that they burned the evidence twice of when they went to the Super Bowl. They burned it. At the end of the day, is he a great quarterback?
Okay.
Yes, he is. Is he the greatest quarterback of all time? In my opinion.
Okay, yeah. All right, cool. Yo, Sean Montana, is Tom Brady the GOAT after this latest victory? Is it official?
Okay, to begin with, no. And I'm gonna say why. A lot of my argument stems from what Rev said. He's a fucking cheater.
Okay.
He cheats. Now, one thing I am going to disagree slightly with Dav is that this Buccaneers team is the same as it was last year. They didn't have Gronkowski and they didn't have Antonio Brown. You know what I'm saying? So those are two major additions to this team. You know, especially the familiarity that he had with those two. No, he's not. When you cheat, you have to lose some points.
Okay.
So no, I to me, no, hell no.
So he's lost too many points to be considered the GOAT.
To be a cheater, he's just no. You cheat too much. You got caught cheating a bunch of times. No.
All right, yo. Like I said,
cheater. No.
This is just our opinions. We want to hear from y'all. It's your boy Tommy Guns. I gotta get my opinion real quick. Yo, I'm not a Patriot. Never was a Patriots fan. Not really even a Tom Brady fan. But if you ask me after this latest win, Tom Brady is the GOAT. Matter of fact, if you had asked me during the Super Bowl when he beat Atlanta with one of the greatest comeback victories in the history of the Super Bowls, that day I decided that he was the GOAT. And he's done so much more after that. Like, yo, in this era, I mean, I can't tell you what happened in the early 1900s, but yo.
Can I ask you a question real quick? Yo, do you remember when Tom Brady got suspended and he for the
first like 5 games, right?
For the first 5 games. Did they go to the Super Bowl that year? Because he came back and no Cam just came back angry, lit it up, and if I'm not mistaken, I think they won. It was at the Atlanta Super Bowl. I don't remember.
Super Bowl.
I'm like, bro,
that turned into one of the greatest. That turned into one of the greatest comebacks ever. I mean, like I said, I'm not a fan, but I respect the stats. I respect the rings. Let's keep it 100. At the beginning of the season, you know, we always give our predictions who we thought was going to win. Ain't nobody really think the Bucs was going to make it as far as they made it.
Agreed.
Keep it on it. And the fact that he was able to do that with a brand new team, I'm not saying like, you know, you can't even say Belichick at this point. You can't say it was the Patriots. He went to a brand new team and still made it happen. And it's not like he played against whoever. Yo, he beat Aaron Rodgers at home.
Yeah.
A team full of weapons, by the way.
And by the way, if he does somehow, and by the way, I'm not saying he will, but if somehow they win the Super Bowl, yo, it can't be questioned. You could count out the Super Bowls where he supposedly cheated or whatever. You know, I'm not saying that he didn't, but I'm just saying you discount those, he still got mad rings and mad props enough to me to make him the GOAT. And that's just how I feel, man. You know what I mean? You know.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna add one little factor.
All right.
Could he have learned how to cheat so good in New England that he brought the same cheating and taught the Buccaneers how to do it? No.
No, it's
No,
impossible.
the only thing he brought to the Buccaneers is now they're running some of the New England playbook. So he knows the system. He knows the system.
So it is Belichick.
But the thing is,
he's influenced.
But he knows the system. The players have even though he has it, the players have to pick up on the system. That's why he's able to coach. So he's able to do that. But the thing is, once again, as soon as you get caught once, you can't be the greatest of all time. I don't care how much he wins. He's a great quarterback. I'll give him that respect, but no.
All right, yo, fair enough. Yo, there's no right or wrong answer. We got to get ready to pay these bills in a few minutes. There's no right or wrong answer. You've heard the GoodFellaz speak. I believe it's 3 votes for the GOAT, 2 votes no. It is what it is. We want to hear from y'all. What do y'all think? Do you think Tom Brady's the GOAT? Do you think he's got a shot at winning the Super Bowl? If he wins, is it undeniable? We want to know what you think. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, leave a comment on this video. Let us know how you feel. But we got to pay these bills real quick. It's your boy Tommy Guns. Let me let you know you can reach the rest of the GoodFellaz on social media. Big A, throw that social media out there real quick.
What's going on? It's your man, Big A. You can check me out at AHDAYAR. That's AHDAYAR. Check me out also on GoodFellazTV.com. That's GoodFellaz TV.com.
Yeah. Sean Montana, where can they reach you at?
Instagram, GOTHYQ. Instagram, GoodFellaz TV.
And also check them out at ILoveTomBrady.com. Leave a comment. You know what I mean? I'm just playing. Yo, Karev, Heritage Hip Hop. Let them know where they can reach you at and let them know about the website real quick.
HeritageHipHop.com. Heritage Hip Hop on all social media. We interview the best up-and-coming artists and the legends in the game. And now we're on www.BOOMUITT, Salute.
Yeah. And, of course, my man, Dav Noble, AEP Presents. Let them know where they can reach you at and let them know how ill the Facebook group is, man. Y'all killing it right now.
Yeah, man. For the Facebook group, you can hit me up at A.E.P Presents First Thoughts, man. It's pop culture Facebook group for adults, man. Let's get some good talking in there. And you can hit me up for photography on Instagram at DAV, DAV_AEP. That's DAV, DAV_AEP.
And it's your boy Tommy Guns. You can hit me on Instagram at DJ Tommy Guns. And of course, GoodFellazTV.com. Latest news, all the new music, hot chicks, everything that you need from a website and so much more. Make sure you log on. We are the GoodFellaz. This is the recap with the GoodFellaz podcast, the only podcast you really need to be checking out. We'll see you on the Rio.
Word.